Hello children, have a nice day. Today our lesson Term 3 Unit 1 from Geography, lesson name Asia and Europe. This lesson discusses about the location, boundaries, physical and political divisions of Asia and Europe. The major rivers, climate and natural vegetation are highlighted in this lesson. It also explains about how economic activities are determined by the resources. Okay, first we will see about Asia. Asia is the largest and the most populous continent in the world. It covers about 30% of the world's land area and about 60% of the world's population. Most of the land of Asia lies in the northern hemisphere. It has different types of physical and cultural features and lofty mountains, plateaus, plains, islands and peninsulas are the major physiographic features of Asia. Many perennial rivers flow through different parts of Asia. These river valleys are the cradles of ancient civilization. Let's see about location and area. Asia extends from 10 degree 11 south to 81 degree 12 north latitudes and from 26 degree 2 east to 169 degree 40 west longitudes. It spreads for an area of 44 million kilometers square. Boundaries. Asia is surrounded by the Arctic Ocean in the north, Pacific Ocean in the east, Indian Ocean in the south, and the Ural Mountains, Caucasus Mountains, Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Caspian Sea, and Black Sea in the west. The Suez Canal separates Asia from Africa. The narrow Bering Strait separates Asia from North America. Let's see about political divisions and physiographic divisions. There are 48 countries in Asia. The countries are grouped into several realms based on landscape and political status, such as East Asia, Southeast Asia, South Asia, Southwest and Central Asia. Physiographic divisions. Asia is the land of long mountain ranges, snow-capped high mountains, vast plateaus, extensive plains, river valleys and sea coasts. These diverse physical features encourage the people of this continent to involve in diverse economic activities. The physiography of Asia can be divided into 5 major groups. They are the northern lowlands, the central high mountains, the southern plateaus, the great plains and the island groups. Let's see about one after another. The northern lowlands. The most extensive lowland in Asia is the Siberian plain. It extends from the Ural Mountains in the west to the Verkhoyansk range in the east. Next, Central Highlands. The Central Highlands stretches from Turkey to the Bering Strait. There are two knots found in Asia. They are the Pamir knot and Armenian knot. Knot means convergence of mountain ranges. The Hindus range, the Suleiman range, the Himalayan range and the Tian Shan range radiate from the Pamir knot. The Hindus range continues westward as the Elborz, whereas the Suleiman range continues southwest as the Zagros range. The Elborz and the Zagros converge at the Armenian knot. The Taurus and the Pontine ranges radiate from the Armenian Notch. The other important mountain ranges are the Great Kingon, the Altai, the Verkhoyansk and the Arakan Yoma. The Himalayan mountain range is the highest mountain range in the world. Everest is the highest peak in Asia as well as among the world. The lowest point in the world is located in Dead Sea in Asia. Intermontane plateaus are found in these mountain ranges. The important plateaus are the plateau of Anatolia, the plateau of Iran, the plateau of Tibet. Tibet is called the roof of the world and it is also known as the third pole because of its cold weather. Largest rivers of fresh water and inhospitable environment. Let's see about the southern plateaus. The southern plateaus are relatively lower than the northern plateaus. The four important southern plateaus are the Arabian Plateau, Deccan Plateau, Shan Plateau and the Yunnan Plateau. Among these plateaus, the Arabian Plateau is the largest plateau. Next, the Great Plains. The Great Plains are formed by the major rivers of Asia. They are the West Siberian Plain, Manchurian Plain, Great Plain of China, Indo-Gangetic Plain, Mesopotamian Plain and the Irrawaddy Plain. The island groups. Numerous islands are found in the Pacific coast of Southeast Asia. Kuril, Taiwan, Singapore and Borneo are the important island groups. The Philippines, Japan Islands and the Indonesia are the major archipelages in the Asia. Smaller archipelages are also located in the Indian Ocean, such as the islands of Maldives and Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea, Bahrain in the Persian Gulf. Sri Lanka is an island which is located in the Bay of Bengal. What is archipelago? That is a group of islands. The largest group of islands is Indonesia. Next one is drainage. The rivers of Asia originated mostly from the central highlands. The Ob, Yenisei and Lena are the major rivers that flow towards the north and drain into the Arctic Ocean. These rivers remain frozen during winter. On the other hand, South Asia has many perennial rivers. Example, Brahmaputra, Indus, Ganga and Irrawaddy, which originate from the snow-covered high mountains that do not freeze during winter. The Euphrates and Tigris flow in West Asia. The Amur, Huanghe, Yangtze and Mekong rivers flow in the south and southeastern parts of Asia. Yangtze is the longest river in Asia. The Three Gorges Dam has been constructed across the river Yangtze. It is the largest power station dam in the world. It fulfills 10% of power needs of China. Let's see about climate. The North Asia exhibits a variety of climate. The northern part of Asia experiences severe long winter and cool summer. The northeastern part of Asia experiences cold winter and warm summer and a moderate rainfall. The south, southeast and eastern parts of Asia are strongly influenced by monsoon winds. Summer is hot and humid while winter is cool and dry. The summer monsoon winds bring heavy rainfall to India, Bangladesh, Indochina, Philippines and southern China. in India receives the highest rainfall. So this place is called the wettest place in the world. The areas found in and around the equator have uniform climate throughout the year. There is no winter. The west and central parts of Asia have hot, dry climate. The temperature is very high during the day and very low during the night. Deserts are found along the western part of Asia. The major hot desert are the Arabian and Thar deserts. The cold deserts of Asia are Gobi and Taklamakan. The largest desert in Asia is the Arabian desert. Next we will see about natural vegetation. Natural vegetation depends upon rainfall, temperature and soil. As Asia stretches from the equator to poles, all types of vegetation are found here. Some rare species are found in Asia, such as orangutan, Komodo dragon, giant panda. The Asian flora and fauna are listed below. In climate, high temperature, high rainfall. Flora is evergreen trees, mahogany, rubber, rosewood, sal. Fauna, rhinoceros, tiger, babirusa, orangutan, Komodo dragon. For summer rainfall, dry winter. That place fauna, deciduous trees, teak, sandalwood, bamboo. Then fauna, tiger, elephant, Indian cobra, viper. Now you can understand what is flora. Flora is trees or plants, isn't it? Fauna is animals. Okay. Extreme temperatures. That is in flora, cactus, dates, thorny shrubs, babel tree. Fauna, that place fauna, Bactrian camel, the sand grouse, desert oryx. In the dry winter, warm summer, cherry, apricot, plum, that is flora. Then fauna, giant panda, Japanese macaque. Then warm summer and winter rainfall. Warm summer and winter rainfall, figs, olives, citrus fruits. This is flora. In fauna, lynx, jackrabbit. Then long and dry winter, short and cool summer. Flora is coniferous trees, pine, fir, spruce. Fauna, Siberian tiger, brown bear, wolf. Then last one, permanent snow cover. That place flora is lichen, moses, grass. Fauna, polar bear, lemming, reindeer, Arctic fox. Next we see about resource based and economic activities of Asia. Mineral resources. Asia has a variety of mineral deposits. It holds an important place in the production of iron, coal, manganese, bauxite, zinc, tungsten, petroleum, tin, and so on. Oil and natural gas found in the West Asian countries. 1/3 of the world's oil is produced in Asia. The important minerals found in Asia are iron ore. Asia has the largest deposits of iron ore in the world. China and India are the important iron ore deposit countries of Asia. Coal. Coal is a fossil fuel. Asia has the largest deposits of coal in the world. China and India are the largest producers of coal in Asia. Petroleum. Petroleum is a mineral oil. The largest petroleum reserves are found in Southwest Asia. The important petroleum producing countries are Saudi Arabia, Kuwait, Iran, Bahrain, Qatar and UAE. Then South China, Malaysia, Brunei, Indonesia, India, Russia are the other important petroleum producing countries in Asia. Bauxite. Bauxite is found in India and Indonesia. India is the largest producer of mica in the world. Tin is found in Myanmar, Thailand, Malaysia and Indonesia. Agriculture. In economic activities, agriculture. Only about 18% of the total area is cultivable in Asia. Agriculture is the chief occupation of the people here. Rice and wheat are the staple food crops in Asia. Asia. China and India are the leading producers of rice in the world. Thailand is called the rice bowl of Southeast Asia. Wheat is grown in the temperate regions of Asia. Russia, India, China and Pakistan are the leading producers of wheat in Asia. Millets are grown in the drier parts of Asia. Jute and cotton are the important natural fibers cultivated in Asia. 1/3 of the world's cotton is produced by Asia. India, China, Russia and Kazakhstan are the major cotton producing countries. Then India, Pakistan, China and Bangladesh are the leading producers of jute. The tropical wet and dry climate is suitable for sugarcane cultivation in Asia. Coffee, tea, rubber, palm trees and cocoa are the important plantation crops. India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Vietnam, Malaysia and Indonesia are important producers of plantation crops. Malaysia and Thailand are the leading producers of natural rubber. Dates are produced in West Asia. Among the countries, Iran is the largest producer of dates in the world. Next we will see about fishing. Fishing is an important economic activity in Asia. China and Japan are the leading fishing nations. In Cambodia, Tonle Sap Lake is one of the world's richest sources of freshwater fishing. Bay of Bengal is the major fishing ground for India, Sri Lanka, Myanmar and Bangladesh. Pearl fishing is popular in the eastern coast of Arabia. Industrial regions in China, Manchurian, Shanghai, Wuhan, you know Wuhan, na? Birth of Corona. Peking, Shenyang, Guangdong, Hong Kong regions are the major industrial regions. In Japan, the major regions are Tokyo, Yokohama and Osaka, Kyoto regions. In India, Mumbai, Ahmedabad, Coimbatore, Bangalore and Chotanagpur are the important industrial regions. Next, transport. Transport is the backbone of the economic development of a region. Many Asian countries are developing their transport network for their economic progress. Roadway is the most common mode of transport in Asia. Roadways. The Asian highway connects Tokyo in the east to Turkey in the west, Russia in the north to Indonesia in the south. The Asian Highway 1 is the longest highway among the Asian highway network. It connects Tokyo to Turkey. Then railways. The Trans-Siberian Railways is the longest rail route in the world. The Shinkansen bullet train is the world famous super express train that runs between Osaka and Tokyo in Japan at a speed of 352 km per hour. The Indian Railway Network is the second largest railway network in Asia. Waterways. The Cape of Good Hope route connects Europe to South Asia. Tokyo, Shanghai, Singapore, Hong Kong, Chennai, Mumbai, Karachi and Dubai are the important seaports in Asia. Cultural mosaic of Asia. Population. Asia is the most populated continent in the world. Approximately 6/10 of the world's population lives in Asia. China and India alone covers 3/5 of Asia's population. India, Japan, Bangladesh and Singapore have high population density. And Watch. That is, it is a World Heritage Site. It was built by King Surya Verma II in 1100 AD at Cambodia. Angkor Wat means the city of temples in Khmer language. It is the largest Hindu temple in the world. Religion and language. Hinduism, Islam, Buddhism, Christianity and Sikhism are the major creeds in Asia. The minor creeds Zoroastrianism, Jainism, Shintoism, Confucianism and Taoism are also practiced in Asia. Mandarin, English, Indonesian, Japanese, Arabic, Korea, Vietnamese and Hindi are the most widely spoken languages in Asia. Next we see about art and architecture. Asia is the home land of three civilizations, that is Mesopotamian, Indus Valley and Chinese civilization. These three contributed to the architectural work at an early stage. Among the seven wonders of the world, two are located in Asia, that is Taj Mahal in India, the Great Wall of China. The people of Yemen built a mud skyscraper thousands of years ago. Angkor Wat in Cambodia, Buddhist temple in East and Southeast Asia, mosques in West Asia and the temples and forts in India are the fine examples of Asian architecture. Next one we will see about food. Rice, wheat, maize and barley are the staple food in Asia. Dairy products, fruits and nuts are also consumed. In East Asia, bread and noodles are the staple food where rice is not available. Tea, coffee and green tea are the chief beverages. In West Asia, meat, herbs and olive oil are the prime ingredients in their food. Next we will see about dance and music. In Asia, Yangi, dragon dance, Kabaki are popular in East Asia. Ramta in Thailand, Bhangra, Kathak and Bharatanatyam in India are also important dances in Asia. Sufi music and Arabic classical music are common in West Asia. Tinikling is the national dance of Philippines. Then festivals, the Mid-Autumn Festival or Moon Festival in China, Taiwan and Vietnam. Holi and Makara Sankranti or Pongal in major parts of India and Sukkot in Israel are the important harvest festivals of Asia. The Snow Sculpture Festival, Chinese New Year, Thaipusam, Diwali, Taiwan Lantern Festival, Songkran, Winter Light Festival are also some of the famous festivals in Asia. Then last we will see about Asia, that is land and contrasts. Asia is the biggest continent. It has different types of land features such as mountain, plateau, plain, valley, bay, island, etc. It also has different climatic conditions from the equator to polar region. Apart from this, many races, languages, religions and cultures are followed by people who live in Asia. So, Asia is called the land of contrast. Next topic is Europe. We will see in the next video. Thank you, ma. Take care of yourself.